738, Kathy Helbig from the Kathy Helbig Group. She has a full team of realtors, 18 years in the business, which is interesting considering she's only 27 years old. Co-owner of Keller Williams Realty West, St. Louis County, St. Charles County. Kathy Helbig, welcome to the show.
Thanks, guys.
All right, who's blowing these real estate deals?
Lots of people are blowing real estate deals right now.
All right, what's going on?
We are back to the days of multiple offers, competing for a house. And if you're lined up with somebody that does not know how to operate in that market, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Okay, so explain.
Well, you know, anytime a house is a hot commodity, there's going to be anywhere from 2 to 5 to 6 people that write on that house as soon as it comes on the market. And there's strategies that listing agents are using right now of holding off showings, so they're kind of dangling it in front of you for a few days, and then they wait till after an open house to even look at any offers. So if you even want to write an offer before they're showing the house, they won't look at it. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to create this fury of everybody coming in with their final and best offer, and then they present all of them to the seller at one time. So doing all the tricks of, well, I'm going to give them 2 hours to respond and that kind of thing, it just doesn't work anymore. The seller and
so it's switched. You're telling me it's switched from a buyer's market to a seller's market
right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Because inventory is still low, but and the rates are so low that people are getting their houses on the market quicker. Usually they're waiting until March or April, but they're listing them right now, and buyers are snapping them up. So we had a situation this week where there were multiple offers on a property, and because we knew certain things to do to manipulate the terms, because everybody just thinks it's about price, and it's not always about price. When there's 5 or 6 offers sitting in front of you, you can sit there and pick and choose what you want. And the seller is not necessarily going to counter offer your offer. A lot of times people think, well, they'll counter back. No, they're going with somebody else.
Because they have a better offer in hand, and it's a little sweeter. They'll take it sooner. They can let them stay in there 2 more months, or that they'll let me keep this.
So that's the thing. Ask questions. Most people don't. A lot of real estate agents, when we have multiple offers come in, all of a sudden we'll just get an email that says, here's an offer. Like, no one's called us, no one's asked us anything. So on the flip side, when we're representing our buyers, I know I'm going to call that agent up and say, tell me anything that you can tell me. A lot of times they'll tell you everything. Oh, they're relocating. They need to be out by such and such a time. Like, what are the hot buttons for the seller? So ask those questions first, and then make your offer. And also, connect with that seller emotionally.
Not just
tell
based
them
on
what
price.
you like about their house. Tell them a little bit about you. Anything that can give you an edge.
So those letters still help.
They do. If you got 5 people to pick from and you don't know any of them, and one of them gave you a letter, at least you've got some history there. It's not going to hurt. That's for sure.
Of all the things you've talked about, I think that the agent's most important role is whether you're buying and you've got 3 or 4 houses to choose and you can pick and choose, but now that the sellers are in more of the advantageous spot, whether you're selling your offer from the buyer or fielding offers as a seller, you have to figure out what's best. You sort of keep the buyer or the seller's heads clear so they can make the right decision for themselves.
Exactly. And another problem with multiple offers is people get caught up in the fury of it and then get buyer's remorse later. So you've got to look at that too and kind of try to strategize as to which one do you think is going to make it to the closing table. Sometimes the best terms isn't always the one that's your best offer.
So are we seeing prices rise?
Prices are rising, inventory's low, so that's going to keep it that way till there's more coming on the market. If you never sold in this type of market before, call us. I train and mentor every single one of my agents. We've been through this back in the early 2000s, and now those days are coming again right now. And make sure you're pre-approved. Do not come to the table with an offer that says we're going to get a pre-approval letter to you in 24 hours.
Not going to work. All right, good. Kathy Helbig, KathyHelbigGroup.com. The app is out there. You can see all the inventory. You can call her at 314-276-SOLD. Her whole team of agents and buyer's agents and seller's agents and everybody else is there for you. Kathy, have a good week. Now get back to work.
Thank you.
All right. 742, Big 550, KTRS.